Ladies and gentlemen, if you are looking for an easy way to create superb loot tables and encounter tables in FoundryVTT, then we have a fantastic module for your thoughtful consideration. The Inline Table Roles module allows DMs and players to execute inline roles on tables within chat messages. This means you can click a pop-up icon in a chat message to use a rollable table. This is useful for our loot and encounter tables. Inline Table Roles is also system agnostic, which means you can find it compatible with any system you use. Here is our exclusive loot table and encounter table setup. We use a combination variable item class probability system that distinguishes the drop chance of each item category with set percentages in the chat messages. This controls the drop chance of items in each item category as well as how many items can be obtained. Each item category has built-in individual drop chance probabilities, so common items are more abundant than rare ones. We have 3 separate loot table configurations for different combat and event results. The advantage of this loot table system over traditional roll table setups is that the Game Master has more control over loot drops. In a traditional setup, the loot table for large and small combat encounters are identical, which is not realistic. You would expect a certain item and item quality to change depending on the situation. With the inline table roles module, you can customize the drop chance of each item categories to fit your situation. This same process can be repeated to create an encounter table. The main problem with embracing a new loot table setup is the time required to set it up. Let me help resolve this problem by walking you through the process in a few minutes. Step number 1 is creating the roll tables that control the drop chance for each item category. For example, each weapon is placed into a roll table, and then you set the probability that each weapon is rolled by adjusting the scales on the right-hand side of the roll table. If you have created a generic roll table in the past, you should be familiar with this process. If you do not know how to do this, then let me know and I can create a guide on that. The next step is creating macros to enable each roll table icon to appear in the master roll table. Essentially, we are making it so a clickable icon appears in the chat log, and when you click it, the roll table associated with that icon automatically triggers. I recommend copying the text that I am using for your first time to make this simple and easy. The last step is adding each icon to the master loot table and adding a probability of each item category dropping during combat. For example, there can be a total of 2 weapons dropped, and the chance of them dropping is 45% each. I change the percentages depending on the combat or event. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are looking to improve your loot tables and encounter tables in FoundryVTT, then I recommend you give this module a try. I posted a link to the module in the video description below. This is not a sponsored video. I am making this video to help you. If you share our vision of creating amazing and interactive adventure games, we have a whole playlist of helpful and awesome FoundryVTT modules in the video description below for your thoughtful consideration. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time.